Hey guys, this is Irie StarCraft, and now I'm going to be casting a 3v3 match for you. I actually was just casting another game from my replay packs, and I realized that I had already done it a while ago. So thumbs up for me being a total retard. But anyway, this is going to be a 3v3 match on Monsoon. And so it's going to be Moltres, who's a member of the PKM clan. I've not heard of them. Like, I'm not totally in the loop as far as all of the clans and stuff go in StarCraft, so I'm totally out of the loop. Somebody fill me in if you want, but this is going to be Moltres, the Red Zerg. His teammate Articuno, who is also part of PKM, he will be the blue Terran, and their teammate will be Castera. I'm not sure if that's a different clan that Castera is in, or if that's like supposed to be part of his name. Either way, they are going to be going against BaByBlUe, who will be yellow, and Protoss. So we'll see if I screw that up later. But anybody who has a different color in their name than their current color in the game is always trouble. Ubiquity, the purple Protoss, and their teammate SC2 the orange Terran. So I'm definitely looking forward to this matchup. It is going to be a 3v3. I've done a million 2v2s now in a row, so I wanted to get a 3v3 or 4v4 in, and so I'm looking forward to this game. It's going to be super, super awesome. And this map is actually, I really like this map. I think it's really cool. There's only one bridge here that links the two sides of the map. You have to go right down the middle, because otherwise it is blocked off by this water. There's like some kind of river back here, and then this one has a cliff back here, which can come into play later. You know, like Reapers can be used pretty effectively on this map because you can jump up and down these cliffs here on the other side, and the units have to run all the way around. But either way, yeah, this map is really cool. You have these protected natural expansions in the back of each base. There are ramps back here, so if the units do get in the back, you can run from base to base back here. But what you usually see happen, like you do see in these two bases here, is some sort of walling off going up on this ramp. But if one player doesn't do it, it really hurts the effectiveness of that wall off, because right now if Moltres realizes, actually he is going to probably be able to run right through here with his Zerglings. No, he's going to try and go for this pylon. Probably not the best idea. He probably should run through, because there is another pylon here to power this, so he could potentially supply block Ubiquity if he is not careful. A bunch of probes are coming up the line as that pylon does go down, and he is now supply blocked, but these units are already on the way, so they will not be affected by that. As I was trying to say here, BaByBlUe has not completed any sort of choke point on the front of his base, so instead, realizing that there are two ramps down here, gonna just try. And now actually SC2ZoloBin is gonna be putting a bunker down right here at the choke point, so some static defense gonna be going down from the bottom team. Excuse me. Meanwhile, the top team just macroing up some units right now. Articuno, excuse me, with two barracks out, and actually, Articuno has both gas fully saturated right now and only two barracks right now. So what is he going to be doing with all this gas? We will see, but we are going to see an engagement here as the bottom team is going to be pressing forward with a pretty nice mix of units. He's got these zealots out here with Marines and support. They do take out that Overlord. They're possibly supply blocking one of the Zerg there for a second. I did not see whose Overlord that was. But there's going to be a lot of action right here, because it looks like neither team trying to overcommit, but it looks like the bottom team getting us totally surrounded right here, as these zealots are doing a ton of damage to the Zerglings, but it looks like those zealots will go down eventually. Some nice micro right here from Articuno, pulling back up the ramp, trying to do as much scooting and shooting as he can to minimize the damage from those zealots. So the top team were able to ward that off fairly well. The bottom team probably got a little bit over aggressive there, and they ended up getting surrounded, and a lot of damage was done. So, but they with this one bunker back here and a few zealots, it looks like Moltres is going to be a little bit too timid to try and run by. He could run his Zerglings by right now and start annoying these players, but those will probably all end up getting lost. So is it going to be worth it? If they are planning to attack soon, it would not be, because they could mass up their forces better right now. Though there is always the possibility of a harassment, a two-pronged attack, which in a 3-player game can be very effective. I want to take a look at some of the tech coming up right now while we have a bit of a stalemate here. The Twilight Council did just finish for BaByBlUe, so will we be seeing some Blink, or is he going to be going for possibly a Dark Templar push? We will see. That will be interesting right now as Articuno now finally starting to spend some of that gas that he's been going after. He's got 2 factories now. One with the tech lab, one with the reactor. So will we be seeing some Blue Flame Hellions coming out there? I'm not sure. Probably, yeah. We do see the Infernal Pre-Igniter is getting researched, and now as soon as this reactor is finished, we're probably going to be seeing a lot of Hellions coming out. And look at Moltres catching a bunch of Stalkers out of position, because right now BaByBlUe going for that Blink research. It was not finished, so I'm not sure why he had all those Stalkers down there. He probably got a little bit ahead of himself, warping those Stalkers in down there before he had his Blink done, so he could not even retreat. So 3 wasted units down there for BaByBlUe. That's got to be, he has got to be pissed about that right now. So he's going to try and rebuild some of those Stalkers that he lost. And nobody yet going for an expansion. So we are 8 minutes 30 seconds into this game in StarCraft time, and there are no expansions being thrown down yet. So probably very soon we do see, no, that's just an Overlord. So are we going to see an engagement, or are we just going to stand off here in the front? I'm not sure. There's a lot of Zerglings, a lot of Marines in the back up there. But now with the siege tank down here, SC2ZoloBin is getting pretty entrenched, though. He's going to unsiege her. I wonder if they're going to try and make a press. Here we go. It looks like, but Ubiquity is not on board with this attack right now. Needs to bring these Zealots up, and here they come. The siege tanks are going to try and slowly creep forward, sieging up there, and then coming back, getting scanned by Articuno there. So realizing that these siege tanks are unsieged, out of position. Look at the Teal Zerg right now, bringing in all the Zerglings in the back to stick all the units in place, and look at the cleaning up from Articuno's Marines in the front. Nicely done right there. Another well-positioned pincher attack from the top team, and those Hellions are just torching the Zerglings down here. Excuse me, the Marines and Zealots. And so now Moltres getting another strike on these Zealots, probably losing a lot of Zerglings there. Now finally the Zerglings rushing this siege tank to try and take it out before it kills all these Marines. And the Dark Templars, though, are out on the field for Ubiquity. So those Dark Templars are quickly annihilating all of these Marines, and that is going to force the retreat from the top team. So Ubiquity saving the day with those Dark Templars, but meanwhile Castera has a bunch of Mutalisks, make it 10 Mutalisks in Ubiquity's base. So that is going to be huge trouble right now. He is trying to focus down this Dark Shrine. BaByBlUe is bringing his Stalkers into support. The Blink is done on those, so he could possibly try and Blink Hunter and catch some of those Mutalisks. No, because there are only 3 Stalkers. If those Mutas wanted, probably could have killed those. We see a lot of probes being maynarded down, maybe a little bit preemptively there. Oh, well, he was trying to run away there. But really, excuse me, really should think about putting those probes back on the top base, because Ubiquity right now has no income. And now these Mutalisks are hovering over the Dark Templar, which has already gotten into Articuno's base. I apologize for that. So much action right now, and I'm just off my game. What is wrong with me? I'm all stuffed up. I can't talk. My throat's all sore. But whatever, because there are Dark Templars all over the map. And now going to actually try and take out Moltres' hatchery, but not going to be in time, as there is a is there an overseer there? How did he see that? Wasn't a scan? I don't think so. How was he able to see those Dark Templars? The Spore Crawler that I just realized was there. Derp. So I think that might be the first time I've ever said that in one of these casts. I've never made the derp call, but I apologize if I do that, because if I say derp, it pretty much means like duh, like I'm trying to refrain from my cussing, but it basically means like no shit in this case. Derp can mean a whole bunch of different things, as you will see as I continue casting these games. And these Mutalisks possibly getting a little ahead of themselves, hovering over a bunch of Stalkers, actually running away. Probably should have just kept fighting there, as BaByBlUe has now blinked his Stalkers up to try and kill. A lot of Mutalisks are going down right now. And yeah, Castera with his mass